Hello and welcome back to Dice Dice Baby, episode 9. I'm Andrew, your Dungeon Master for this 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons campaign.
Hi, I'm Georgia. I'm playing Iquavell Loxley, who is a rogue Loxodon.
Hi, I'm Nick. I'm playing Cavendish Queer and Aarakocram Warlock.
Hi, I'm Rich. I'll be playing as Quavendish the 69th, a Grung Barbarian.
Hi, I'm Ed. I'm playing Kingskin and DM, a Paladin Minotaur.
So last time we played, you guys confronted the mysterious hooded figure who was later revealed to be Annika. Dun dun dun.
What? Shocker.
I'm sure no one saw that twist coming.
No one.
Yeah, it was so perfectly handled. I mean, we were all in suspense.
Yeah. And then after a, frankly, genius move from Given, where she used her mage hand to tie up Annika's bootlaces, and a nice polite shove from Cuisses, Annika fell to her death in the centre of the summoning circle. However, this then activated the summoning circle, leading to Tarzoth, the Mighty One, being summoned. Due to only 2 bodies being sacrificed instead of the required 13, only Tarzoth's head was summoned, so he came out as a big flaming skull. And then after a big battle in which Quavendish got very crispy and fried up by some laser eyes, Kingskin jumped in to save the day with his glowing Divine Radiance hammer as he bashed Tarzoth in the face, destroying the skull and sending him back through the summoning circle.
I do like smashing some skulls.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not only did he do that, he also saved me from death. So
I did.
he's got some serious big dick energy from Kingskin.
Yeah. You then
Finally.
took the kidnapped children back up to the Baron's castle and they were reunited with their parents. So you are all now in the Baron's castle. He gave you a nice fat reward, some cash money,
And absolved of any crimes, I presume.
and he spoke to the chief for you, so he smoothed that out.
Calm.
But yeah, you're in the Baron's castle, you've rested up, and
Nice.
Cavendish,
Yeah?
when you drift off to sleep, you have a very strange but vivid dream.
Oh, not that one
Are
again.
you ready?
A wet dream.
Are you ready for a block of exposition?
Sure.
Here we go. You hear a soft female voice calling your name.
Oh, here we go.
Your eyes
Go on.
flutter
Immerse
open.
me.
Cavendish.
It's a very husky female voice.
Your eyes flutter open to find yourself stood atop a high mountain far above the clouds. A beautiful, well-built, athletic woman is stood behind you. As you turn, she smiles, her arms open, her golden hair blowing gently in the breeze. She wears white robes with her symbol, a sword with angel wings as the crossguard, with scales hanging from each wing. This is Geella, the goddess of justice and peace, and your divine patron.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
That
her.
old geezer.
She says, "Come, my child." 2 huge glowing wings burst from her back as she begins to take flight. "Fly with me, I have much to tell you." So you take flight and you soar through the air with Geella as her voice fills your ears. "I have 3 things to tell you. It is vital you listen and hear my words, as much of Iquavell's future lies on you and your allies."
I don't know, that's a lot
So
of
take
pressure.
notes, Nick.
That's a lot of pressure for some.
Take notes, Nick.
Let me get a fresh sheet of paper.
I mean, we don't really
Okay.
give a shit about the world, really, to be honest.
I mean, yeah, it's a bit of misplaced trust, to be honest.
We're literally the worst person to give information to.
Right. Everyone shut up and listen.
Sorry.
Yeah, why are you guys in my dream?
I don't know.
You've got
I'm trying to talk to the very masculine
repressed
voice
issues.
healer.
Why are we all naked in your dream? That's what I want to know.
What is happening?
Firstly, there is a great darkness approaching Iquavell. It is
One X great darkness.
It is shrouded from my sight, but is a mighty force and could lead to much devastation. I know little of it, but I do know that you and your friends must be at Thunder Bay to face it. You sweep low through the clouds and see an enormous city port. Huge ships are at the docks and the streets are buzzing with activity. This, as you know, is Thunder Bay. In the distance across the bay over the ocean, you see a large, dark shadow approaching the city. Suddenly, Geella turns and begins to fly away from the city. Secondly, As you would know, the gods have many chosen. You are one of my chosen. The chosen are people who serve them in the mortal realm. Well, another god has asked me for a favour, and I intend to grant it. Talis, the god of foresight, has a chosen in Eastcliff. You must find and protect her, as a gang of slavers called the Himjot seek to use her powers for their plans. Himjot.
Himjot. Cool.
They march under the Ox Skull banner, and I believe you have a history with them.
Sure, yeah.
You must save her and stop the slavers if you can. You continue to fly until eventually you reach a large forest. You come to the centre of the forest where there is an enormous tree. Geella lands on one of the branches at the top of the canopy.
Here is my nest.
And you land next to her. She turns to you and says, "Finally, you have done well, my child. There is much injustice in this world, and you have done your utmost to stop it. You and your allies have done many good deeds."
Happily.
Though you have a funny way of going about it, I must say.
Very funny.
I have a gift for you, a reward. It is a companion, and you must look after him. You must go to Keller's Keep in Cloud Forest, just east of Lowshore, and you will find an egg. But be careful, for many dangers lie upon this path,
Is it scrambled?
and it is not an easy one to get to.
What if you fly?
Now. But you've got your friends. Look, shut up. Now go, my child. You have my blessing, and stick with your allies, for they will be great help for you in the future. They've already saved your life multiple times, and in future you will save theirs. And with that, you wake up in the morning in a nice warm bed in the Baron's castle.
With a raging desk splitter.
Okay, cool.
Cool, so you are now in the Baron's castle. You are free to do what you want.
Luke.
I imagine you
Luke.
will tell your allies of your dream and your quests that you've been given.
Oh, guys, that is wicked dream, yeah?
Oh, nice.
There was this chick and she could fly. Literally a chicken.
Whoa.
Why is Cavendish gone so gangster all of a sudden?
Yeah, what is this?
Yeah, what's happening?
It's a
Like,
network
what happened
rewrite.
in that dream?
You want to listen here, yeah, innit?
He's on an undercover mission.
The disguise is off. Right, guys. I've got some interesting quests we have been given by my patron saint, Geella. Praise be. Praise be.
When?
In my dream.
In your dream.
I mean, you were there, and you were there, and you were there. You weren't wearing clothes. We must head east
East.
from Lowshore, yeah, to I think this is Keller Keep. In the
Keller's
Cloud
Keep.
Forest.
Keller's Keep.
Keller's Keep.
Yes, Keller's Keep. Also, there's something about a great shadows approaching Thunder Bay, so you know, better watch out for that.
Right. So,
There's a storm coming, Harry.
Yeah, let's go with that.
I've no reservations about listening to some guy's random dream. Sure, let's go.
Oh,
Let's do
yeah, this must
it.
all be it's surely gonna happen. Also, apparently, there's some girl I've got to save in that place.
Eastcliff.
In Eastcliff.
Eastcliff.
Yes, I suddenly
Eastcliff,
remembered it was
yeah.
Eastcliff. She's the
that
patron
to the
saint of
west?
Talos. It's in a compass direction. But yeah,
What,
so we got.
how long is the journey there? Do we know?
No, she didn't tell me.
Oh.
Alright.
I
So,
don't know. But if we travel in the vague direction, I'm sure we'll find it.
Yeah, we'll get there eventually.
We should probably
But-
get some provisions then if we don't know how long
that's
the
a
journey's
fantastic
going to be.
idea. Provisions and perhaps some potions which you so desperately needed last
Was there a
time.
hat
Yeah,
shop
we-
anywhere nearby?
I need to stock up on health potions. And buy all of them.
Just a quick hint, Nick.
Hmm?
You should ask the Baron if he's aware of Keller's Keep.
Hello, Baron.
Hello.
Did you always speak like that?
Yes. This
Fair
is
enough.
my voice. What do you mean?
No, yeah, that's fine. Say, have you heard of a place called Keller's Keep?
Keller's Keep. Ah, yes. Keller's Keep is in the Cloud Forest. It's a few days away. It's an abandoned old keep. You should ask Alfred. I believe he knows quite a bit about it.
Alfred the Butler?
Alfred the butler, yes, my butler. Hold on.
Well,
Alfred!
who gave...
Alfred
It's not a dog.
comes trotting in.
Come on,
Trotting
Alfred,
in?
come on!
Good a treat.
Are you sure he's not a dog?
The butler comes in and is like, yes, sir, what can I do for
Master
you?
Wayne.
What can I do
Master
you for?
Wayne? Master Venhorn?
Yeah.
Master Wayne?
Right, carry on.
Am I Mr.
what-
Thomas the
this
Butler, or
man-
has the Baron got to do it?
Tell this man everything you know about Keller's Keep. He wishes to know something about it. Alfred will turn to you and say, yes, Keller's Keep was an old military base, keep, obviously. My grandfather used to be a general there. It was run by an old wizard named Keller. He was famed for his military experiments in the keep. But after an accident that killed Keller and half the troops stationed there, it was abandoned, sir.
And he woke up in
And has
1970.
been so for the last 70 years. The last I heard, a fair few ogres had been spotted nearby.
Ruddy ogres.
Oh,
So it's in Swampland then?
I tell you what, my
So they've got layers.
my
Well, it's a bit chilly
grandfather used to live in an old mill a few miles away from here. He would have had a map of how to get there. I'm sure if you found the mill, yes, you could find the map. The mill was abandoned once he died, but all of his possessions were left there.
there. Okay, thank you.
Cool.
We shall seek that out.
Alright.
Okay, so yeah, and he gives you simple instructions of how to get to the mill, and as he said, it's a few miles away. But yeah, you can stock up in Lowshore.
Yeah.
So
let's
tell
go
me what you want to
shopping.
buy.
I think we should buy horses.
What shops are there?
That's so.
Tell us what the-
Well, there was the leather worker. There's the herbalist who sold potions.
Oh, the blind one we
Um,
stole from.
Yes, the blind woman you stole
Oh,
from.
yeah.
That's the
Oh,
one.
dear.
Yeah, it's just
There's the
fine.
shrines for Geella and the other gods. There's a blacksmith. There's loads of things. But there's
What's
also a
called
stable if you did want to buy horses.
How much are horses? I'll just go there and find out, probably.
Okay.
Yeah. Why don't you go
You want
find
to
out
go-
about the horses?
Are we all going to split up?
You can all split up and go to it each thing, and then we'll act out each one if you want. Unless you just
Yeah.
want to say, I want X number of potions, and I'll say this is how much it costs, and then that's...
No, we need to
I want
roll.
to browse. I want to peruse the wares.
Yeah.
Can
Sure.
I
want
ask
to
the Baron
help.
if he has a special discount card for the town?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure if you... I've spread the word that you have saved the town, so I'm sure they'll give you a slight discount anyway.
What if you called us? So how will they know?
I mean, you're called the Lakeshore 4 at the moment.
I mean, do I just
Sounds a
take
bit
your
naff.
word for it? Or do I
Lowshore
get,
4, sorry.
like a signed thing that says discount?
Look, you're not getting a discount from everywhere. You can't cripple our economy too much.
Can we have like a badge
cripple
or
it a bit.
something? Or
We can cripple the shopkeepers instead.
Fucking hell. How are you the good guys?
It's just frog humour, don't worry about it.
Okay, so you can go... You want potions, yeah?
yes, using our discount card, please.
You can go to the potions and the little old lady will...
Potion seller.
She says,
Persian Zala.
I have healing potions. Cost 50 gold pieces each.
50 gold pieces each.
Yes.
Can I reach into my frog pockets and say, well, take the lot?
Well, hold on. I also have greater healing potions, which cost 200 gold pieces each.
Jesus
What?
Christ.
What's the difference?
We have a discount card with the low
Yeah,
shore
hold on. So the difference, so a healing potion is, potion of healing is 2d4 plus 2 health. A greater healing potion is 4d4 plus 4 health.
Alright.
But it's worth 4 times as much.
Right.
Are you blind?
Yes.
Is it the same woman as before?
Mm-hmm.
Listen
same
here,
bloke
Does she
woman.
potion
recognise
seller.
us?
How did you
There's
recognise it?
Tibbles,
By-
the
by
seeing eye
smell.
cat, is meowing his little head off at you.
Does Tibbles remember me?
Tibbles is going to hiss and scratch, do the cat slaps thing.
Wasn't someone trying to eat the cat last time?
Yeah, Quavendish did.
Yeah, I don't know who that was.
That was a different frog.
Look, how many fucking potions are you buying?
I've had breakfast now.
I'll take a couple. How much will I get with these small bag of gold teeth?
I mean, that was worth 6 gold pieces, wasn't it? So.
How 50 extortionate!
We are
Look, you buying them or not?
Well, I'm gonna
She's
buy
got-
like.
One.
Can I buy
She's
some?
I'll buy
she's
two.
got 5 She's got 5 healing potions to sell you and 2 greater healing potions.
I'll
Dibs
buy
on a
2
greater.
normal ones.
I'll buy 2 normal ones
I'll
as
have.
well.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay, in which case Cavendish and Kingskin scratch off 100 gold pieces each.
Yep.
Quavendish scratch off 200 gold
No, I was
pieces.
going to buy one normal one and one big boy one.
What about you then?
Wait, I thought you said there was 5 of them.
Yeah, there was 5, but old Cavendish and Kingskin have just nabbed 2 each.
Oh wait, sorry.
Well, I seem to get through health quite quickly, so you know.
I didn't hear that. Yeah, I'll just get a big boy one then.
I'll just need a
Okay.
small one because I don't lose health that quickly.
How much is it? Can we go to the stables?
Yes, so has everyone taken off the right amount of gold?
How
Yes.
much do I need to take off? Sorry, for one
50.
healing potion.
50 gold pieces.
Thank you.
Cool. Yeah, you can go to the stables. The stables are well stocked with horses. Yeah, these are the Baron's stables.
I'm
so,
an
It's
elephant.
got all these fancy horses.
How much for a horse?
Yeah, I'm
Well,
an
that is a good point,
elephant.
actually, Georgia. How much does Given weigh?
I weigh
you
a
know?
lot.
Because
Wait a
a horse
minute.
can only carry so much.
Well, how much can a horse carry?
A regular riding horse can carry 480 pounds.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm 300 pounds.
Oh, so you'll be fine then.
I'll be working that horse to
Just
death
be
though.
slightly slower.
How much does Quavendish weigh?
Good question. I don't know.
Because if it's under 200, then you can get a dog.
Yeah. I think it is under 200.
Okay.
And I will be having a dog, regardless of whether or not I can ride it.
You're not gonna eat
Sure.
it, are you?
So
Not
the
today.
stable owner, the stable master, comes up and is like, "Hello, how can I be of service?
One horse, please.
You want a horse, right?
A horse.
Horses are 75 gold, but if you want all the bits and bobs with it, like a saddle bags, and the bridle and all that, that will be an extra.
Might as well make it a nice 25 for ease.
Will be an extra 20 gold, or 25 gold for ease, so it's 100.
Ah, the negotiator.
God damn.
So it's
deal.
100 gold, all right. So that also includes the extra 5 gold pieces. Will include all of the animal feed you need for I don't know, 10 days of food, enough to feed the horses.
Perfect.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and persuade him.
Okay, go on then.
So I got 15 plus 5, so it's a non-natural 20.
Okay.
Tell you what, we're gonna buy 4 horses, most likely, because there's 4 of us. So if you do us a bulk deal, all 4 plus their bits for 300?
How much is a dog, first of all?
A dog is 25 gold.
See, I'm going to get screwed on this deal.
Okay.
And tell you what, all right. If it's 3 horses and a dog, I'll give it for you for 300.
Nice.
So he's knocking 50 off basically.
And then if we pull, what's 300 divided by 4?
75 each.
75. So we just say 75 gold coins each. That works.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So if everyone chips in 75, is everyone happy with that?
Sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep, that sounds good to me.
Just in case you need to know, I mean, you won't really, but I'll tell you anyway. The riding horses, which you guys bought, have a speed of 60 feet.
Right.
The riding dog that you brought, Quavendish, has a speed of 40 feet. So he's a little bit slower, but, you know, he's a good fit for you.
Fucking good boy.
It's not like we've rented the horse, is it? It's
No,
now
you've just straight
ours.
up brought them.
Okay.
Please describe the dog to me, Andrew. I mean, what
Well,
breed
what type
is
of dog do you want him to be? He's a Rottweiler.
it? Oh, okay.
Well, what did you want him to be?
No, Rottweilers are cute. That's
Yeah,
it.
he's a big chunky boy.
You're a good boy.
He's real now.
Stacked.
You can also
Tell me about
name
my
all.
horse.
You can choose to name your horse whatever you want. Given your horse is a chestnut
Chestnut.
with a little white diamond on his nose.
Cute.
Kingskin, yours is black with white socks.
Yeah.
And Quavendish, yours is a
pure
know.
white.
You've run out of
white,
colours,
a
have you?
white one. Yeah, yours
white
is
one.
white.
I'm going to call mine Empress.
Empress, very
Yeah.
nice.
I'll call
That is-
mine.
Flamboyant.
I hope you get to write down what your horses are called.
I am
and
literally writing it
name
down
them.
now.
Okay, very good.
My horse is called Big John.
Wait, is my
Big
horse a
John,
female?
nice. Sure.
Great. Emperor doesn't have the same
My
ring to it.
horse.
What's
I
your
don't know
horse
if
called?
this is a bit dodgy or not.
Just call it. What? Come on.
I was going to call it Tyrone.
Fuck's sake. Sure, your horse is called Tyrone.
Yeah.
What's the doggo called?
I'm going to look around desperately for something to name a dog. The first
Barrel.
thing that Quavendish seen is cobwebs. So the dog is called Cobweb.
Oh, cute. He's called Cobweb. Okay. Do you want to buy anything else? Not Kingskin, sorry. Quavendish, you've got poisonous skin, so you might hurt old cobwebs.
He needs a saddle. We
He
got
needs-
all
Yeah,
the
you got a
horse
saddle,
slash
but
dog
that doesn't-
gubbins.
It doesn't cover your leggies, does it?
Your
Oh,
leg
I need to
boys.
buy some sexy chaps then.
Arseless
You do
chaps.
indeed. Sure. Sure, yeah. You go into the leather worker. The girl, the teenage girl, that when you first walked into the leather worker was crying, will run up to you and throw her arms
No,
around you and hug
Don't.
you.
You'll
Yes,
get
you're gonna get poisoned.
damage.
Oh shit, yeah. Oh
What a tragedy.
no. She's hugged you. What does she got
must
to roll?
succeed. She must succeed on a DC 12 Constitution saving throw.
Okay, she's alright, she got 15.
Oh, that's good. Hopefully she's just like, oh, you're all snotty.
Yeah. She's like, oh, you're so slimy.
Sorry.
She says, thank you so much. You returned my sister.
Who?
My sister, you said you were going to return her, and you did.
Chaps.
Sorry, what do you want? You can have any garment you want on the house.
Chaps.
Oh.
Chaps.
Can I get a really nice hat?
You've already got a fez.
I know,
I've got a
but I
fez.
want a
Yeah,
hat
you all took
put
fezzes.
underneath my
Oh,
fez.
did we? Did we steal the fez? I
Yeah, we
think
did.
I
You stole your
You
fez.
stole yours.
Everyone else paid for theirs.
So
I
that's
didn't
your
get a
house
fez.
garment, and everybody else gets something cool.
Yeah.
If I go in there,
Okay,
with
she
my
will
fez,
start
will she know?
start taking measurements of your little leggies, and then we'll hand them off to her. You know, the person in the shop who makes the things. She's like, okay, Mr. Minotaur Man, what can I make for you?
Can I ask for something else? Because I'm sure my chaps are very small.
Okay.
Can I have a really cool collar for Cobweb, please?
Yes,
Aw,
sure.
cute.
What do you want it to look like?
I want it to have cool dogs on it
Right?
with lightning bolts and skulls.
Okay, sure. Yeah. Kingskin, what piece of leather work do you want?
It's tricky.
Fucking bull gang.
I mean, zip up mask would be cool.
What a gift mask.
Oh my god.
Can I get a hat that can fit a fez on top of it? So I've got two hats.
What, you want like a top hat but with a fez on it?
Yeah.
A top fez.
There's a real flex.
You are going to be so tall, you won't be able to hide.
Sure. She takes the fez off and she was like, I'll just add to this, shall I?
Can you put a massive feather on my fez as well?
Don't forget about me.
You nicked the fez, so that is
Sorry?
you don't get one.
Well, they obviously don't realise I'm standing there.
She's like, hey, you stole that fez.
Show me your receipts.
Cavendish.
Does
Do you want a
leather,
free piece of leather work?
does leather count as medium armor or light?
Light.
Okay, because I can't fly if it's medium.
I
or
think
heavy,
you've
so that's
already
good.
got leather armor on.
That's what I was
so-
going to ask. Am I wearing armor?
Yeah, you're wearing leather armor at the moment, I think.
Can I ask for my chaps to be like quick release? You know, like stripper pants.
Sure.
Quick release band.
They're quick release chaps.
Yeah,
Sweet.
quick release chaps.
Because I don't want to be wearing any armor at any time.
Yeah.
Am I
Well,
wearing
he
any
wants to
kind
get
of
comfy.
gauntlets?
Well, the leather armor is like a chest plate. It will be greaves, and it will be what are they called? Like the guards that go across your arms, like your
Okay.
forearms.
So I've got that already then.
Yeah. There's nothing she can add armor-wise. It would be decorative only.
Um,
Do you want a cool cowboy hat?
You know what? Yeah, I'll have a cowboy hat.
Cool. Okay, so she goes to work. She was like, this will probably take about a day if you want to.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Slow. Can I have a whip?
Do you want it done fast or do you want it done cheap?
Yeah. So do you want to wait for your stuff, or why don't we say that you went to the leather place first, and then you're dicking about the rest of the time?
Oh,
It does sound like us.
It does sound like us. Is there
I
any
wanna
place
visit this.
where I can buy some arrows?
Yeah. Well, you could probably go to the castle barracks, and there would have been loads of arrows in there. You could
Can
probably
I
just take
visit-
some.
Can I visit old chief of police guy?
What do you mean by take
Sure.
them? Like, I literally just take them? Like,
Yeah,
is it
you can
okay?
just take as many as you want. You can fill back up to 30, we'll say. Well, you can refill your quiver.
What? It says that I had 20 to begin with, so I will just refill to 20.
Can
Yeah,
I refill
sure.
my javelins then, please?
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, what with that, I'll refill mine.
Yeah.
I'll pick
You
up
can
a
refill
couple.
on.
Barracks is now empty.
So, is everyone good to go?
Just one thing.
Can I go to the... Wait, is weapon upgrading a thing? Or do you just have to buy new stuff?
You'd have to, basically, a standard armourer or like a blacksmith won't be able to do anything to your weapons to improve them, because they're not magical and they're not highly skilled or whatever. It's only if they were broken they could repair them, and that's about it.
Okay, that's boring.
Is
Yeah.
there any way that I can buy spell tomes or something? Is there like a library?
You can buy scrolls, yeah.
Are there any around?
Sure, at the shrines.
Okay.
One of the priests of the shrines is selling some scrolls, yeah.
What scrolls have you got?
I've got 2 Cure Wounds scrolls, 2 Healing Word scrolls, and and we have a Scroll of Greater Restoration.
Great.
But that will come at a great cost.
What is the cost?
The Scroll of Greater Restoration will cost you 300
penis.
gold pieces.
I'll give you 40.
I'll give you 4 gold pieces for it.
It's a no from me.
What does Greater Restoration do?
It cures a load of effects, so it's really good. It can reduce your exhaustion by 1 level. It can get rid of Charmed or Petrified. It can get rid of a curse. It can also get rid of an accursed item. If your ability scores have been reduced because of, a problem like an infection, a curse, or, something like that, it can restore them. If another effect is reducing your hit point maximum, it can return that back to normal.
Right. Can I roll a persuasion to see if we can get a better deal?
You can try. Actually, roll me an intelligence quickly.
Okay. So that was a nat 20, but I get -3 to intelligence.
But so even you, Quavendish, would know that only a magical person of a certain type, so in this case to use that, it has to be a bard, cleric or druid, or someone with divine powers, such as Cavendish. You would just, Quavendish knows that if he bought it, he couldn't use it.
No, I know that I can't use it. It's just that after getting laser-eyed in the face, I would like for someone to be able to heal me up good.
Okay. Well, so the way scrolls work, right, they're like one-use spells that don't take a spell slot. So if you bought the Cure Wounds ones, or what's the other thing? Healing Word. They're things that, Kingskin or fuck's sake, something that Kingskin or Cavendish would use.
As an
they'd just
action,
be
right?
extra spell. Yeah,
So it's not
they're
like a
actions.
spell that they would learn forever.
No, they've both
in
already
that
got Cure
case-
Wounds.
Let's
But
flip this.
it's just like an
let's
extra
flip
charge.
and leave.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How much is the Cure Wounds one?
Cure Wounds, they are 50 each.
Don't actually have that much anyway. Nah, so I'll leave it.
That's fine. So yeah, and you wait a few hours, and then the next, I'm sure the next day, you pick up your chaps, your cowboy hat, and your now stupidly extended fez
Yeah.
with a rim like a top hat, and it's got to be at least 1.5 foot tall, and the feather adds another foot to it.
I love it.
It's like a really, it's like a peacock feather. It's stupid and extravagant. You look
Ladies,
really
please, form a key.
yeah, you look, and it looks really fancy, but you also look a bit like a tit.
What's the aim, baby?
Okay, so do you want to ride off on your new steeds to try and find try and go to this old mill?
Yep, cobweb away!
Yeah.
Cobweb away! Let's go, Tyrone!
Yeah, so you start riding out on your steeds and following Alfred the Butler's directions. Yeah, it takes you about an hour, but eventually you come across this dilapidated mill. Like the veins aren't moving anymore. The whole thing is covered in moss and fungus, and part of the roof is collapsed in. From the window on like the second story, so it's about it's 2 stories high. On the second story, the window, this strange purple and blue light flashes constantly.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
Detect magic.
You want to detect magic?
Which I can do at will.
Sure. You can. You can indeed, because we remember why now. Yeah, so you cast Detect Magic. Inside, there are 2 magical beings. They are 2 tiny undead creatures inside.
Undead.
So what do you guys want to do?
I'm entranced by the flashing blue light, and I can't help but walk towards it.
Okay. Oh, by the way, you can take Cobwebs into battle with you. He has an attack.
But he has to be safe.
Okay.
Wait, can our horses attack?
No, the horses can't attack. They do have a health pool, but they aren't war horses,
No.
so they're just riding horses.
But if say
Whereas the doggo can actually come out and attack, and he will try to protect you.
if something tries to attack the horse, will it be able to defend itself in any way? Or...
It has got an attack, and it would
It's just
run
not
away
designed
before
for
it
it, yeah.
attacked, though. Yeah.
Okay.
Andrew, I
to know.
swear to God, you better not kill Cobweb.
I will never kill.
Stay
Cobweb.
away from
He's too
Empress as
cute.
well.
Rich, just in case you do want Cobweb to, attack. He has an armor class of 12. He has 5 hit points.
Ooh.
And he has 1 action, which is bite. He can do a
Okay.
bite, 1 target, and on a hit, he gets +3 to hit, and on a hit, he does 1d6 plus 1 damage. And
Okay.
if the target is a creature, it must succeed a DC 11 strength saving throw, or it gets knocked prone.
Cool.
Yeah, he's a cool little dude.
Yeah, horses can suck it.
So, are you going to dismount your horses and go in on foot?
Yeah.
Might
Yeah,
as well.
can I also whip off my chaps
Yep,
and leave
sure.
them on
Quick release
Cobweb?
chaps.
I'd like to say, I know we've just met, but you need to stay here so you can be safe.
He's going to lick your face and look happy.
No, he can't do that.
And now he's got to roll the...
When will you learn?
He got 15 on his roll, so he's fine.
Okay, good.
He just
Oh,
thinks
okay.
If
you're
he
a
just
bit
died
gross.
then, I would be so sad.
Can I give him a snack to chew on while we're gone?
Yeah, you can give him a bit of food.
Cool.
Did you say the glowing
Okay.
light was on the first
It's
floor?
on the first floor, yeah.
Yeah, so
I
there's
like the
2 levels.
A dog's
yeah.
joined in,
Okay.
and everyone's like, we must protect it. It's the
It's
most
like that thing.
crucial character.
Yeah, in Brooklyn Nine-Nine, it's like, I've only known this dog for 5 seconds, but if anything happened to it, I would kill everyone in this room and then myself.
Yep.
Yep.
Ride or die for dogs.
Ride or die.
Right or die.
Okay, so, you approach. You can hear, even from the outside, like in the wind, you can hear like the beams of are creaking, and it sounds, horrible.
Can we stealth our way in?
Yes, everyone make me a stealth check if you want to.
Uh-oh.
Ah, nat 20.
Okay.
Plus 2 as well.
Nat 20.
Is everyone else stealthing, or is it just
Yeah, I feel
Cavendish?
like,
Yeah,
I feel
I'll
like I'm
stealth.
going to give that a go.
Cool.
I got dirty 20.
I got
What, dirty
23.
23.
I got 4.
Nice.
You stay outside.
I'll just stay by the horses.
Everyone roll me initiative quickly, just so we can see who is going first.
Sure, that's why.
I got 11.
Got 11.
Do you add anything to
17.
initiative?
Yeah.
Oh, it's
your
plus 2,
initiative
yeah. So
bonus.
it's 11. I have not been doing that.
Oh,
Neither
initiative
have I.
bonus.
You learn something new
What's
every day.
initiative?
Oh
Oh
my
my
god.
god.
That's what that
Oh,
means.
I got 12. Whoop whoop.
Okay.
17,
11.
Andrew.
17. So it goes Given, Kingskin, Quav, and then something else.
That's
A
not
mystery
suspicious at
thing.
all.
I'm guessing that.
Is it something undead?
I'm guessing that Quavendish told us, what he found out about the people inside.
It's up to
There's
you,
some
Nick.
undead people in Darkside.
Awesome. Does he know whereabouts? Do you know
They're on the
whereabouts they are?
top floor, weren't they? Well, next to the magic.
Yeah, they're on the top floor.
Top
Can I
floor?
can I jump up to the window with the blue light?
Oh yeah, you can fly up there and jump up
Well,
there.
hold on. So, first of all, Given, it's
Yeah.
your turn. You are stood outside the door, and you are in stealth mode.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
So, what do you want to do?
I'm going to draw my short sword.
Oh, you have your
I
new
do have
dagger,
my dagger.
don't you?
Yes, I
Do you want me to tell you quickly what your dagger is? Because I forgot to do that at the beginning.
Yes, please.
So, pulling out your dagger now, you can study it. At the bottom, the pommel is actually a carved skull, which you now recognise as Tarzan.
Oh, sick.
Oh.
When you wield it, now that you're attuned to it, when you wield it, the green flames burst from along the cutting edge, and the flames appear in Tarzov's little green eyes.
Oh, that's awesome.
So, this dagger does regular dagger damage, which for you is 1d4 plus 3.
Yep.
On top of that, it then does 1d4 plus 1 fire damage.
Okay.
So,
Might
it's
as
a cool
well.
new...
Might as well pull that one out then.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, let's do that.
You can actually choose as well. It's completely optional for you if you have the flame on or off.
Okay. Can I say like flame on, like
Yeah,
like the
sure.
Human Torch?
Yeah.
Awesome.
You gotta.
Well, I'll go in there. I won't have the flame on my dagger yet, but
Okay.
I want to go into the building.
Oh, also, it has 10 charges. Remember that.
10 charges. You gotta have
Yeah.
like soul stones to.
No. So basically, the way charges work, if you use all 10 charges without resting, there's a chance the weapon can disintegrate, like a small chance.
I see.
But it's very rare that you will use all the charges.
Okay.
Basically,
Okay.
just don't keep turning it off and on in the same fight.
Flame on! Flame on! Flame on! Flame on!
Flame goes
Okay,
on, flame
yeah.
goes off. Flame goes on, flame goes off.
Well, the flame is off for the time
So I think
being.
every time you rest, you can roll a d4, 1d4, and you get that many charges back.
Okay, cool. Right.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Sorry.
I'm going
Yeah.
to go
Back to your turn.
I'm going to go into the building, and like stealthily because I got
Okay,
23 on my
well,
stealth.
First of all, as soon as you get up to the door,
Yeah.
the door only partly opens. There is enough
Oh.
space for you to slip through.
Really, a huge elephant? That's not
Yeah.
a small gap.
But there is enough room for you to slip through, but
Right.
it gets stuck like halfway. So, you would just know, like, automatically, if you had to leave in a hurry, this door would really slow you down.
All right. Okay.
Cool. So yeah, going in, the room is just covered in this disgusting purple fungus. There
Right.
is
I'm not
a
going to touch it.
staircase leading upstairs.
Right.
In the centre of the room is where the these large cogs, which is the mill, the thing that would grind the flour. And you would think that leading upstairs is where the inhabitants would live. There's also like a small kitchen, but it's like destroyed. It's also really, other than the hole in the ceiling, which is giving you is the only source of light, it's quite dark in there.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
we should just
So
leave.
yeah, but you've snuck through the door. What else do you want to do?
Well, I'm already in there. Can I just go like stealth?
Do you want to
up
creep
the
up the stairs?
Yes, I do.
Yeah,
I just
sure.
want to start fighting.
Okay. As soon as you step onto the purple fungus, which is covering the
I
floor.
said I didn't want to.
Well, it's on the floor.
Way.
Just you cannot
Oh.
avoid it.
Is this
Oh dear.
It
perfect point to start a
springs to life and starts to wrap around your foot.
Oh shit.
And it's going to attack you.
Alright.
fight? Oh shit.
Okay. So, it gets 17 versus your armor class.
Hits.
Oh Christ, it's going to do a lot of damage to you.
Ruh-roh.
It's going to do 7 damage.
7.
It's going to make another attack.
Another one.
So, this time I only got 10 versus armor class.
No.
Okay, this time it does 1 damage. It's going to make one more attack.
Yeah.
This time I only got 7 versus armor class, so that's not a hit. That time it does 4 damage to you. And then its last attack,
Oh my god, are you joking?
What is this?
it got 5, so it doesn't hit, and it does 2 points of damage to you.
Well, I don't particularly want to go in that room.
No.
Do we
Do
know
you
that
want-
this has happened or not?
Well,
The door's open.
yeah, I mean, you could probably see in there just a little bit.
Hear some screaming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I'm
stealthy.
shouting.
But you
Don't
still
come
have
in
your
here."
action, though, so you can attack it back.
Me? I can
Yeah.
still do. Okay. Well, I'm gonna put the fire on my
Flame
on
on!
my dagger. Yeah, flame on.
Yeah.
And I'm going to attack it.
Swipe.
I got 19 versus
That's a hit.
armor class, so I got 4 piercing damage, and then I got 3 fire damage.
Okay, so that's 7 in total. Cool. Yeah, so, you know, as you cut this thing, it's like, starts, it like shrivels back a bit. But it still seems, you see these, like, tendrils writhing still, trying to get you again.
Oh god.
Kingskin, 'tis
Yes?
your turn, sir.
So what's the mill made of?
Oh,
Stone.
Oh,
Okay.
savage.
But inside you can see, well, from the hole in the roof, and like the door is wooden, there's obviously wooden beams in there because you can hear them creaking and like, straining under the weight of all the stone and the ceiling and stuff.
Do I have a torch?
Yes, you've got a torch.
We're not burn it down until we know what's actually in there. In case
Also, I
we
will
destroy
remind you,
some
you're
vital.
looking for you're looking for a map which is made of paper.
Right.
You don't know. How do you know it's not made of metal?
It would give us a good time limit to just get in and get out. Because everything's on fire. But, I'll just wait. I'll
It
wait.
does make things a lot sexier if it's on fire.
I don't really want to go in the room, to be honest with you.
I wouldn't advise it.
Can I skate across my, like, on my shield, like surf across it and go up the stairs?
Sure, make me an athletics roll.
Wait, are
What?
you not going to try and help me?
He's just pushed you out the way. He's gonna be a skater boy.
She said, see you later, boy. Right. I got a 16 on athletics.
Sure.
What?
You skate across it. These tendrils are going to try and lash out against you and still try and hit you.
Oh, bastard.
And it got a nat 20!
Oh, fuck.
Hey,
But I'm moving. Is that not a...
You're going to take 16 points of damage as these 2 tendrils lash you out and one of them smacks you off of your shield.
Oh, bastard.
Okay?
If I die from fungus,
I mean, I'm probably the one that's going to die.
Okay. I'm going to say you can stand up, but your action was definitely trying to slide across.
Okie dokie. I've got literally half health.
yeah, me too.
Quavendish, it's your go.
okay, I'm just gonna. Can I climb up the building and have a look through the window on the first floor?
Yeah, of course you can. So
With my
you,
sticky frog
stealthily climb up the side and you look through the window. And you immediately see that the two things that were making the light, the blue and purple light. You see one glowing blue orb and one glowing purple orb. Make me a nature check.
Okay, so that's 19, but I have -3 to nature checks, so...
That's fine. Yeah, you recognise these are both these are will-o'-the-wisps.
Okay.
Yeah, so these
Generally unscary will-o'-the-wisps.
well, you know them to be. They haunt places where something very tragic has happened, and they're like malevolent spirits of.
Did somebody wear double denim in this house?
Okay. Do you want to do anything else? Obviously,
Why don't you step
probably
on
have
the
an action
fungus?
left. Like you've done your movement and you've had your minor action, so you can do. You could drop back down if you want.
Do I know anything about will-o'-the-wisps?
With a well, yeah. I mean, I've said everything. You know. You know that they're these spirits that they haunt somewhere, but something tragic has happened. They are notoriously evil. They are.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do I know if they can be attacked with weapons or not? I don't know anything about that.
You could make me an Arcana check to see if you know something like that.
Okay. So I got 2, but I'm -3, so I got -1.
Nice.
Yeah, you have no idea.
Excellent.
Okay. -1. Wow.
Yeah. I guess I could just drop down and tell the others what I've seen.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. In which case, Cavendish, it's your turn.
Are Given and Kingskin like ensnared? Like, are they trapped in there? Or
So they're not ensnared. Like they can still move,
Okay, and
but
how?
these tendrils are, beating them up.
Yeah.
I'm just
How?
face down, it's like, oh.
How tall is the room?
Oh, man.
And then how tall are the tendrils?
So the
As far
room
as I
is
can
probably,
see.
the room is the ceiling's there's like a 10-foot gap. Okay,
10 foot. Is that 3 meters?
and
Yeah.
oh, were you trying to fly over it?
Well, my plan was going to try and rescue them by flying, so I'd sort of run in. Well, I'd fly in, grab them, sort of fly them out. I'm aware I might actually not have the strength for that.
Yeah.
So I get my sort of main concern is, can they get themselves out on their own, or will they need me?
You
get them
think
out.
you can fight this thing? This isn't hard to kill. It does a lot of damage, but I mean, even that quick slash that Given did with her dagger, shriveled this thing up a lot.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'll leave them to it. I'm gonna fly to the roof.
Fly to the roof, okay?
Yeah. Did you say there was a hole in the roof?
Yeah, there's a hole in the roof.
Okay. I'm gonna look into the room and sort of just see what's on the top floor. Do you want me to roll perception for that?
Yeah, go on then. Give me a perception check.
So 12 plus 2, so 14.
Okay. So obviously you can see these two will-o'-the-wisps
Right.
speeding round. Yeah, so looking in, this appears to be a bedroom. There's a dilapidated bed that's, crumbled and mouldy. In the corner, however, is a chest.
And are there
And you can doesn't look like there's any fungus up here.
Okay. Can I drop down into the room?
Yes.
I don't like the
Okay.
way you said that.
Sure. Yeah, you could drop down.
Yeah, I'll
As soon as you clunk into the room, the two will-o'-the-wisps stop, and they are just balls of, they look like just balls of fire, basically. Yeah. They are going to then approach you. Do you want to do anything? I'll give you a reaction. They are coming towards you.
Oh god. Well, if I've got reaction, that's hellish rebuke. Oh wait, no, they have to attack me for that first, don't they?
They have to attack you to do that. Yeah.
I'll Eldritch Blast them. If that's a weakness. Are they weak? Can they be attacked?
You can roll an Arcana check, like Quavendish did, to see if they can, to see if they can be defeated by something.
I did a really good job. I can tell you anything you need to know.
Shout out from the window.
Yeah, go on, give me an Arcana check.
I've got 17.
Okay. Yeah, so you would know they're immune to a lot of different... So they're resistant to a lot of different types of damage, especially fire, cold damage, necrotic damage, and lightning damage, that kind of thing, because that's like what they are like. They also... Mundane weapons, so non-magical weapons, have a real big issue doing any sort of damage to them. They can do damage to them, but
it's just penalties.
they're resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage from non-magical weapons.
Okay. I'm going to do an Eldritch Blast then. Can I still do it as a reaction?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, but that's force damage. So
do you want to target the purple one or the blue one?
Which one's closest to me? Which one looks like it's got the meanest intent for me?
Well, they are both, creeping up on you. Like, they're equal distance. Just choose one.
I'll just choose blue. Go on.
Creeper.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to Eldritch Blast it. So I got 19 d20, and then I add, was it +4 for spellcaster bonus?
+4, yeah.
Okay, so that's 23 armor class.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Right, here we go. 1d10. Come on.
Yep.
7.
Oh.
7.
Yay!
The blue one. That's not bad. That's pretty good for you.
Cheers.
Okay. Yeah, you hit the will-o'-the-wisp with your golden beam coming from your hand, and it's like, as much as it can, it staggers back. It will then whip back up and charge towards you, and it's going to zap you with lightning.
Lightning.
Okay.
Lightning.
So it's going to... it only gets 9 versus your own class.
Miss.
Okay, in which case you're going to take 3 points of damage, of lightning damage, as a little zap comes up and just stings you. It's going to then start circling you, like it starts whizzing around you, okay?
Okay.
It is then the purple one's turn. The purple one is also going to attack you.
Oh boy. I feel like I prefer this to the
Okay.
fungus.
The purple one gets 22 versus armor class, so that's a hit, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're only going to take 6 from that one.
Oh, okay, that's not too bad.
That's quite lucky. Considering how much damage they can do, that was lucky. Okay, and then Given, it's your turn again. Oh, the purple one, by the way, Nick, is also going to start spinning around you really fast.
Okay.
Okay, so
And
Given,
why
it's your
should we-
turn.
Right, so you said that I'm not entangled.
No, so you can run away, you could run back out, so you can disengage and run
Yeah.
away. Or you could just fight it.
Yeah, if I was to fight it, would it kill all of the fungus? Like I would then step another foot forward and then it would attack me again?
As far as you can tell, this thing on the floor and on the walls looks to be one lot of fungus. One thing.
Alright, well I've still got my ritual dagger, which is still flaming
Sure.
in my hand, so I will just attack it with that.
Barnha.
Okay.
Fuck. I got 7.
That is a hit.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah. He has
Nice.
he's really easy to hit. He's got really low armor class.
So I got 5 piercing and 5 fire damage.
Oh, very nice.
Damn.
Okay. So yeah, you again slash it and the fire really shrivels it up and you burn a really good part of it. To the point where the floor is like clear now, like it's all shriveled up and crisped up. There's still a small patch of purple on the walls, but other than that, it seems to be clear of the floor now.
Sweet. So has that helped Ed?
Yeah. Kingskin can now like stand up and move around as well.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Do you want to move?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, well I'll move keeping great distance from the wall and
Sure,
I,
yeah. You can move around and go up the stairs if you want.
Yes, I'll go up the stairs and I want to help Quav. So
Okay.
yeah.
Sure.
I don't suppose I could drink a potion or something.
Yes. Yeah, you've still got minor action, so you get
Yeah.
down a potion.
Okay.
So,
3. I only healed 6. That's shit.
okay. Kingskin. Oh no, sorry, not Kingskin. It is the fungus's turn now. The fungus is going to attack you again, Kingskin, because you're
What?
the only one still there.
Boy.
Okay, so 14 versus armor class.
Nope. Does not hit.
Does not hit. And another tendril. Just 13 versus armor class.
Negative.
20 versus armor class.
Yep.
Yep. And then 6 versus armor class. No, so that's 3 misses and a hit. So you can take 4 damage from the first one, 1 damage from the second one, 1 damage from the third one, and 2 damage from the last one.
That's 8 damage.
Yeah.
I'm
You're
down.
really
to
lucky.
8
On the only one that was going to do full damage, I rolled a 1.
Thank Christ for that.
And yeah, then it's your go.
Right, I'm just going to spend this whole turn healing.
Okay.
I'm going to use Cure Wounds on myself. 1d8 plus your spellcasting ability, which is 4. Right.
Okay.
5 plus 4,
go for
that's
it.
9.
Nice.
And then as my minor, I'm
Yep.
going to drink a little potion.
Very nice. I like how you're using the potions straight away.
Yep. What is potion?
2d4 plus 2.
Plus another 7 HP.
Nice.
Yay! Do I have movement or?
Yeah, you can still move.
Oh, I can go upstairs. Or I can
Yes.
just leave.
Okay. Well, make a decision.
What is Quavendish doing?
Well,
I'm
it's
just
his
chilling
turn
outside.
next, and he's just chilling outside at the moment.
I don't particularly want to be by the tendrils anyway. I'm just going to go by the horses. Screw it.
You're gonna go outside. Okay.
Yep. I'll
Sure.
guard outside.
Okay, that's fine. Quavendish, it's your turn.
So is the fungus dead now?
Nope.
It's not dead, but it's retracted to a really small spot on the wall.
So it can't really get me if I went upstairs.
Yeah, if you're careful, you can move past it. Fine.
Alright. Or what if I
Or you
tried
could
to...
just go in there and twat it.
Yeah, I think I might do that. Or I could hang back by the door and lob javelins at it.
Or you can do that.
That's
Yeah.
true. Can fungus
Nah.
get poisoned?
I think I want to slap it with my axe. That sounds like more fun. Okay, so is a 8.
Yes.
Okay, because I rolled a 2, but it's plus 6.
Yep, that's fine.
Okay,
Has it got any armour? That's the
and
question.
then so that's a total of 6.
6 points of damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you whack it with your axe, and it just shrivels, and the rest of it just dies. It like flops off the wall, and it's dead.
Yeah.
Cool.
It literally had 1 hit point left.
Oh,
Neat.
damn.
Is there any point looking around downstairs, or is it an upstairs jobby?
It seems to be an upstairs jobby.
Well, I think I'll go
Okay,
upstairs.
looking around downstairs, actually, now you've mentioned it, there is. You notice now.
Let me guess, a map
There
on
is-
the wall.
Not a map on the wall. There is one beam in particular that looks. It's like started to split.
Load-bearing-y.
It's started to. It looks like a load-bearing beam, and it looks like it's cracked, and it's creaking, and it looks like if anything happened to that beam, you think the whole building might come crashing down.
How long does it take to crash down? Can you get out if you smash the beam?
You'll have a reaction, and that's it.
Oh,
Can I remind everyone I'm still in the building? Before you get any ideas.
But you've only got your movement. Oh no, you moved into the building, didn't you? So
Yeah, I did.
yeah, so that's the end of your turn. Cavendish,
Right.
you're being surrounded by 2 very quickly spinning wisps. Given
For the
is
record, did you
just
say-
come up the stairs opposite you.
Okay. For record, did you say
Sorry,
they're
yeah.
immune to fire damage and all that, or just take less of it?
Well, you don't know what they're resistant to and what they're immune to. But
Oh.
of the things I listed to you, they are at least resistant to it.
At least. Okay. You didn't mention radiant damage, did you?
No, I didn't.
Right. I'm going to try and guiding bolt one of them.
Okay,
Yeah. Okay. So
sure, go for it.
that is a 14 plus 4, so 18. And
Ooh.
it is 4d6.
Okay. So an 18 doesn't hit its armor class.
Oh,
Rip.
damn it.
So you're going to deal half damage.
Okay. Well, I still roll 4 and then just half it, yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So 2, 5, 1, 1. So that's
9.
sure.
No, it's 10. That's 10. It's two twos, a 5 and a 1. It's
2
10.
twos. I thought it was
So
1 or
half
2
to
and
5 damage. And was that to the blue one, the same one you attacked last time?
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Firstly, you stop it spinning really quickly, and it like spins around, and it's again like staggers. Okay.
Okay.
It is now that one's turn. On its turn, it's going to disappear.
Yay!
It goes like a little pop,
Does it make that
and it
noise?
just disappears. Yep.
Excellent.
What the what?
And then the purple one is going to make another attack against you.
Okay.
So it's going to, while spinning around you, it's going to try and zap you with the lightning again. And it got 22 versus arm class.
Okay.
Yep. And it does, crikey, 13 points of damage.
Jesus.
Okay.
Yeah. There's this big purple lightning arcs out of it and zaps you.
I'm going to do Hellish Rebuke.
Okay, nice. Yep, go for it.
I mean, it's fire damage, but we'll see what happens. Let me just check his stat. Yeah, dexterity saving throw.
What's it got to get?
It's 13.
Okay. He got 12, so he fails.
Oh, close.
Okay. And that is 2d10 of fire.
Okay, go for it.
So 4 and a 4. So it does it. Yeah. Well, it
Hey,
takes it's 8
damage.
damage. I don't know how you want to
So,
penalty that.
yeah. So the gold flames shoot out of you and envelop the will-o'-the-wisp. But it doesn't seem too phased by it. So he has damage resistance to fire. So he's not immune to fire, he's just resistant to it. So he takes half damage from it.
So 4. It's not too
So he'll
bad.
only take 4 from that. Okay?
Yeah.
It is. Do you want to move? Oh no, because
Oh.
you're engaged in combat, but you can still move if you want.
I suppose, is it too much to ask to fly back out of the hole in the ceiling?
You could go and perch on the hole. You know, like perch on the side of the wall if you wanted to get out of harm's way.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, okay, I'll let you do that. It is Given's turn.
Okay, well I'm upstairs now,
Yep.
so I know it won't do much good, but I'm going to, just trying to attack that thing. Oh, I got a nat 20.
Awesome.
Damn.
So that is 1d4 plus 3, so it's 7, plus 1d4 plus 1 is another 5, so that's 12 total. Then roll the d4 and 2d4s again.
Okay, 2.
Okay,
And
so it's
4.
14, 16.
20 damage.
Okay. So you do 16. Well, yeah. So you slash it. However, the piercing damage. So when because your dagger is a magical weapon, it does do a good deal chunk of damage to it.
Oh, cool.
However, the fire damage again doesn't seem to phase it that much.
Ah.
So it takes half damage from the fire damage, which you said was 5. So it's 2. So it's only going to do 13 damage, but that's still, a good chunk of damage.
That's pretty good.
Okay. And again, that one stops spinning and it staggers back. Kingskin, it's your turn.
Can I move up to the second
You ran out,
first?
so you're
floor?
running back in.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Yep. Okay. Sure. But you can't. You're too far away to get all the way up and attack in the same turn. But you can get to the top of the stairs if you use your dash action.
I'm just gonna roll up. I'm just gonna stay.
You're just
outside and
You're
roll
not gonna do anything.
Nope.
Do you want to prepare an action?
up.
So what you could do, say, is if someone needs I don't know, assistance getting out of the door, you can provide that assistance.
Do I want to be that useful though? That's the question. Go on then.
Okay.
I'll be ready to assist someone.
Okay, sure.
by throwing a javelin at a very dodgy pillar.
Quavendish, it's your turn.
Okay, so I could try and smash the door down to make it easier for everybody to get out. Or I could go upstairs and help and put more weight on the dodgy floor.
Yeah.
So going upstairs means I get to bash stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to go upstairs.
Okay, nice, cool. Yeah, you can get upstairs and you can have an attack if you want.
Okay, I mean, I know it's not going to do much, but I'm going to give it a good old swing with the great axe.
Cool.
Slap.
Is 19 plus 6. better than
That
its
is a
other
hit,
class?
yes, yep.
And then I got 11 on my d12 and plus 4.
So that would be 15, but it's half to 7. However, even though it has trouble getting through, it's enough. Your axe passes through the will-o'-the-wisp, and whereas the other one popped and just sort of vanished, this one like implodes and then explodes with like a puff of smoke, and you believe it's dead.
We believe
Okay.
it's dead.
Damn.
Cool. Alright, boys, we need to grab that chest and get out of here because it's about to fall down.
Okay. Quavendish, it's your turn.
Are we still in combat?
Yes, it's still turn-based.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna heal myself up.
Okay.
Well,
Do
you're
you
just
not want
perching on
to?
the hull, aren't
Do you not want to perhaps grab the get the chest and
Well, yes, but I'm also quite low. And I'm suspicious. I can't think why that you're gonna surprise me or something. So I'm gonna cure wounds on myself just quickly. So that's 1d8 plus 3. 7 plus 3, so that's 10.
there you go. So you get 10 hit points back.
That'll
do you
do.
want to move?
Yeah, can I move towards the chest?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, you can fly straight down to the chest.
Cool. Can I open it, or is that asking too much?
Yeah, you can open it. Some direction.
Well, okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah. So inside is just this chest was sealed well, so that's the only reason it's managed to survive the mold and the rot.
It was
But
sealed.
inside are these, old papers. There's a rusted sword in there. There's a rusted old helmet. There's a set of keys in there, and you find a notebook and then a folded up map. Okay?
Okay. Who wants a rusty
Oh,
sword and
that
helmet?
stuff's all useless. We might as well just bin it all.
Well, not the map.
Okay.
Everything.
So, at the end of your turn, right?
Right.
Quavendish, you went upstairs, didn't you?
I did indeed.
Okay. Oh, Kingskin, you're still downstairs, aren't you? Oh no, you're outside.
Outside.
Yeah, well, okay, from the partially open door, you see the blue will-o'-the-wisp reappear downstairs.
Right.
You then see it zap the cracked beam with lightning.
Oh no.
It zaps it, and the beam explodes. And everyone upstairs, you feel a shaking as you feel the building beginning to collapse.
Oh my god. What do we do?
Everyone has a turn. So, Given,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
Is there a window?
There's the small window, but you couldn't fit through it.
Well, can I run downstairs? Well, I'll disengage with that thing because I can do that.
Well, the will-o'-the-wisp is dead, so all
alright,
there's the one
I missed
downstairs
that.
though, so you'd have to go past him.
Oh, what about
Right. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
I mean, my big suggestion is to just sprint downstairs.
Okay.
Sprint
yeah.
downstairs and try and get out. So with
Yeah.
your movement, if you use your dash action, you can get outside, but you're going to
Okay.
take an attack of opportunity from the will-o'-the-wisp that's downstairs.
Sure. Yeah, I'll
Yeah?
do that. Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
What is the
He
point
gets
of me?
a 12 versus armor class.
No.
Okay. You get zapped for 5 points of lightning damage as you run past it, but you are outside.
Oh, phew.
Kingskin,
Yes?
it's your turn. You're watching the building wobble and begin to crumble. What do
I
you
just-
want to do?
Laugh and then say, whoa.
You've got javelins, remember? You could chuck a javelin at the will-o'-the-wisp, or try and kick open the door to make it easier for people to get out.
I thought the door was broken.
Yeah, but if the door's stuck halfway open, so you could try and bludgeon it open, you know?
I can whack it with my hammer.
Yeah? Do it. Make me an attack roll on the door.
18.
Yeah,
Sounds
sure.
nice.
Just roll the damage.
8.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you whack the door and it's like crumbles, you know? It's fine. It splinters and is to pieces, and it's now a nice open doorway for everyone to escape through.
You're welcome.
Quavendish, what are you going to do?
I'm gonna jump out of the hole in the roof.
Is no one going to grab the map?
Oh,
I
shit,
thought-
yeah.
What? What?
Well,
I mean,
that's
I was
what
planning
we're
to, but if anyone could have taken some of it, you know.
I mean, everything else is useless in there, isn't it?
Well, there's some other bits of paper and notebooks and stuff. I mean,
There
I'll
was a-
take.
there was a set of
I guess I'll
keys,
take all
but-
of it.
But yeah, Quavendish, so you just want to jump through the window, yeah?
Okay, jump through the window.
Or do you want to
hold on
grab
the ceiling,
anything and jump
same
through the
deal.
window?
Is there
Or-
anything for me to immediately grab before I do that?
Well, yeah, you can grab 2 of the items in the open chest.
Can you remind me what those were?
There's a map, a journal, a set of keys, a helmet, and a sword, and then like a load of loose papers.
Can I get a journal and the keys?
Sure. Cool, yeah, you grab them, and then you jump out of the window. Make me a dexterity saving throw,
Okay.
or you're going to take some falling damage.
Okay. Is it a dex save effect that I can see?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, so I got a 6 on the first one, but I get advantage if I can see it. So I got 19 the second
But
time.
you're not raging, are you?
No, but that's danger sense. It's a
Oh, yes, okay.
passive ability that I have, so it's
Fair
a trait.
enough.
So I think I'm good.
So what did you get? Sorry?
No, I got 19 on my second roll plus
Yeah,
2.
sure. So you land, and you do a nice roll and a pirouette, and Cobweb runs up to you and doesn't
not
lick you this
Lick
time.
me, Cobweb. We talked about this.
And Cavendish, it's your turn.
Right. My plan is to grab what I can and fly through the hole in the roof. That's okay with you.
So you
Overlord?
you as well can grab 2 items.
So what? So we've got the the map left
Cuisses grab, yeah. So
And
there's
then
the
the
map,
with the rusty
the sword,
things.
yeah, the helmet, and the loose papers.
I'm going to take definitely the map, and I'm going to say the loose papers because I reckon the sword and helmet, if nothing else, will survive the crash more than anything else.
Okay, sure, yeah. Yeah, so you can grab those things, that's fine.
And then fly
And
through
then
the
you're
roof.
just going to fly through the hole.
Yeah.
Okay, so everyone manages to get out in time as the whole building falls down and crumbles. And you hear a small puff of smoke as if the will-o'-the-wisp as well has been vanquished by this.
Scrub.
Yeah. I think we will leave it there for today. So you now have the map leading you to Keller's Keep,
And a sheaf of papers.
and a load of loose papers and a journal and some keys.
Nice.
Is there anything written
Can
on
I
the
jangle the
papers?
keys and amuse myself?
Yes, you can. Of course you can.
Fabulous.
Yeah, that's it. Alright. Thank you for
Alright.
watching this week's episode of A Dice Dice Baby.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Catch you next
Cheers.
time.
Cheers.
Bye.
In a
Bye.
bezel. Thanks for watching this week's DDB. Make sure to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. You can follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and drop us a like on Facebook. Check out r/DiceDiceBaby on Reddit for any update, and please feel free to post on any fan art or questions there too. Join us next time when the party follows the old map to find Keller's Keep. See you next time, guys. Bye.